Good afternoon, everyone. This is Meg at Chasing Retro. Excuse the mess. My desk is just completely covered because I'm right in the middle of the Christmas journal pocket making. But I wanted to show you a couple of things today. Number one, I just found a few items at thrift stores this week, and some of them will be used in the Christmas journals. I ran into Dollar Tree and got a couple of things, and then also I went to Michael's because my daughter needed some. I always want to call them alligator clips. They're lobster clips, lobster clasps. She needed some for a craft fair that she's getting ready for. So we walked by the Christmas section and oohed and awed at their nutcracker themed Christmas decor. Have you guys seen it? Oh my goodness. I really am not a huge pastel Christmas person, but when I saw these things, it was just like gorgeous. I just wish Michael's prices were a little more fair. Even on sale, they're more than I typically want to pay. But that aside, on one of the end caps, I saw some ribbon, thin ribbon. It said thin Christmas ribbon, buy one, get three free. And I had to look closely because I felt like lately at Michael's, it's been the opposite. It's been kind of like buy three, get one free. I know every week their stamping items and things like that on that aisle, like glitter, is buy one, get one half off, which is just 25%, which is not great. But I looked at it closer and I'm like, oh my goodness, that says buy one, get three free. And one was $4.99, which is half a ribbon. So I got three more, and I got 4 ribbons for $5, which I thought was, it's Dollar Tree prices, y'all. So I got 3 velvets. I got a red. It's not a real bright red. It's more for wine red and a hunter green and a hot pink. And then I found this one. They also had some non-velvet ribbons. They had some plaid. They had some stripes and things like that. But this one is like, I don't know that it's velvet underneath, but it has sort of cellophane on top, so it has a crinkly snow look to it. But the other colors they had in the velvet, in case you're thinking about going up there, they had a country blue, they had a black, they had an ivory, and they had a teal, like a dark teal, not a turquoise. So really pretty colors. Thought that was a great deal. Let me grab one thing that I left on the other side of the room. All right, you guys. I ran into Dollar Tree and I needed some gift wrap and some items for a fairy garden that we have in our yard for our neighbors' children. We have fun redecorating it every season. This is, I got this. The tags aren't that great. They're actually quite wrinkled. They look like they were just stuffed in a box for shipping. But I got them for these because if you guys have been to Hobby Lobby, you know that you can buy a pack of these and like maybe a pack of 12, but they're pretty pricey even on sale. These are bigger than the ones they have at Hoblob, and they are, they just come on these tags, so you can just cut them off and use them in your crafting. And it was $1.25 or $50. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I feel like it's so confusing now in Dollar Tree because you have to look for prices. It used to be where everything was the same, and now you kind of have to watch out and not be surprised at the register. I also found these 2 things at Dollar Tree. I don't think I've seen these before, or maybe they had them in the floral picks section and then they decided to put them in wrapping. But I thought this was a pretty good deal. There's 4 stems of glittered, it's called cedar pick. It does look like a cedar branch. And they had red as well as white, but I got green and gold. And I'm going to use this, cut this apart and use this in some clusters, I think. And leftovers can be used in my decor. When I went to Hobby Lobby this week, because I was also getting things for my daughter's craft show, I looked at the Christmas ribbon again and they had added some things. So look at this. They have the holly garland, which I bought another one of because I love the one that someone sent me last year in Happy Meal. And they also had this 3D felt snowflake trim or garland or whatever. These can be cut apart and used as embellishments, or they can be used whole along the edge of a page. And then I got some red velvet ribbon. This is quite a lot of ribbon for the price. It was half of this, so it's $3 for all of this. It's actually a better deal than Michael's, but they didn't have the thin. I actually like this red better than the Michael's red, but that's okay. Okay, so that was what I found at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Thrifting, I found this crocheted. I'd never seen any crochet like this. It's a turquoise and white with sort of a flower motif. I found this, and you guys know I really don't pass up jacquard. If I see it, I grab it. This would have been great for Heidi, but it's applicable to lots of different journal themes, even Daisy. I found this, and I'm going to hold this aside because I'll probably use this, or I might. I've already put beads on the boho Christmas journal, but now that I have this, I'm like, I wonder if I could find another place to stick some beads, maybe along the top or bottom of a tag or bookmark. I don't know. But the colors were just perfect for it. And then I found this. I don't really need this sage green upholstery trim, so I'll probably share this with my mother-in-law. She actually makes pillows and things with trim like that. You can probably hear my daughter's parakeet. She is very, very happy today. She has been sick and on antibiotics, and she is finally turned around and feeling 100%, and she has been letting us know how great she feels. This is why I got this one. And this is before I knew that I was going to buy green velvet ribbon, but this is green velvet ribbon woven into this. I don't know what this is. It's like almost like an elastic, but I bet it's not stretchy. Just a silk, almost like a silk woven open weave trim. And it was very unique, and I was like, well, I'll just grab it and see if I can incorporate it into the Christmas journal decorating. That's all I wanted to show you for shopping. Now I have a package of Happy Meal that was sent to me by the customer who has reserved the boho journal. I showed some trepidation, or maybe some came out in my voice when I was talking about it on the video, but I also said I'm a little nervous to make this journal because I've never done boho, but so far I love it. And I think I'm going to be making more boho journals in the future. They incorporate all the things I love, lots of color and lots of sparkle and shine. So here is, let me pull this box over. She sent me some things to use in the boho journal that she will be purchasing, which is totally okay. I know some people like to do that, and I'll try to incorporate as much as I can in the time frame that I have. But I looked in the box last night, y'all, and I think she also threw in some extras, which is very sweet. Thank you so much. Her name is Laura, and Laura sent me some other goodies in here that I will definitely be sharing with whoever else purchases a Christmas journal. This looks like a little handmade tally notebook, I guess, if you will. It's got a little flip pad. It's made with felt. You can tell it's vintage by the way it feels and the color. You don't see this color anymore. And looks like they cut a tally apart and glued the top of one. I thought this was really a cute idea. And then inside we have another tally with a blue titmouse. I didn't know they came in blue. They came in blue. It sounds like something that's manufactured. This is a beautiful little bag of sequins. You guys tell me how to use sequins in junk journaling other than just gluing. I know people who make ornaments and stuff will use needle and thread, but that would be very tedious, I think. Let me know how best to use these. I know with glue you have to be careful because you don't want to get the glue on the surface of the sequin because it'll dull the finish. So I have open ears, you guys. Let me know. She sent this to me. I love when I find Christmas cross stitch. It's so nostalgic for me for childhood because I feel like my mom and all of my friends' moms and my Sunday school teachers and everybody cross stitched. And I got a lot of these little gifts like this at Christmas time every year. And we had a lot of those on our tree. This cute little gold clip, which I'll be using in the journals. And then here we have a little cutout Santa who looks like he's made of felt, but he's a little card. And this is like a textured paper. It's kind of cool. She knows that I like giraffes, so thank you for that. And we have 2 more animal cards. It looks like memory, some sort of memory game. Really cute. So I'll put this with the Christmas, and this will go, these items will go with non-Christmas. And then she sent me a rubber stamp of Santa with some children. I'm assuming those are children and not angels or something. Yeah, they're wearing pajamas. Really cute. I haven't done any stamped ephemera yet for these Christmas journals. I need to do that soon. She sent me this measuring tape that is paper. American Motors Rebel station wagon. That's funny. I guess it came with your new car. And it's serged on the bottom, which is very interesting. Maybe it was folded, and that's how they secured the bottom of it. Very cool. All right, I have a little bag of treasures here. Oh, look at these. These are countertop samples. They have holes in them. That's awesome. Decorative metals. I think this has like a protective layer you can peel off. Oh, it does. That's so fun to do this. Who else likes to do that? I love doing that. And then we have a goldy brass and a silver. And some washi tape. I really don't have any Christmas washi. Very pretty. A mint green. Little star brads. How cute. A little flashcard. A gold applique or iron-on star. Very cool. That would have been cool on top of the tree, the boho tree on the cover, but I ended up putting like a white poinsettia type applique. This is cool. A wooden cutout that's been painted, like a laser cut. These look punched with a special punch. Those are cool. I'll put those in my embellishment pile. They actually might be tags because they have little holes in them for string. Oh, sorry. My cat was behind me and I just popped him on the head. There's another one. Oh, a little stamped ephemera piece. Some more stars. Coupons. A little Santa button. A little bear pin. How cute. Oh my word, that's cute. He looks like Bialowski. He really does. And these always make me think about middle school because I wore those wraparound plaid skirts and secured them with this, with one of these. Giant paper clip. I think these are so fun. These I'm actually going to pass along to my daughter for her craft show. She is attaching her jewelry to a wire grid, and we have a bag of these, but I was like, you need a few more, so I'll pass those on to her. And some paper clips and Christmas colors and some more stamped ephemera, including a stamp. And look at these cute, cute, cute little tiny appliques. Oh my word. Adorable. And then some charms. These journals I think are going to have a ton of charm dangles because I have a lot of Christmas ones that I've been gifted, and I want there to be bling on these journals. Little green reindeer. Some little bling stickers. Another gold clip and a bell. Stamped piece. And another paper clip. Awesome. All right. Oh my goodness, are these milk caps? No way. Yeah, I think the front one was stapled on, so let's see if I can get it open without damaging it. Oops, well. Oh, these are perfect. These are perfect for the journals. So cool. I will be definitely using these and stapling or sewing these to the page edges, because I wanted to add milk caps, but I honestly didn't have any that were Christmassy colors. They were all like orange and blue or just blue, and I wanted some that were red, so that's perfect. This is like a coaster, a wool coaster. It's got a cardboard center and it's been embroidered. How cool. Wow. And some beautiful mother of pearl looking buttons. A cute Santa tag. That's adorable. Some play money. And masking sticker fabric. I guess they're just stickers with fabric. No. Okay, it's like washi. That's cool. Yeah, we can use those to decorate. Look at this little book to read in color. A Becca. I used to, well, we used this in homeschool, but when I was in, I had to go to private school for a couple years because my mom taught there and it was required. And we used a Becca curriculum. And I bet these same images are images I looked at, because look at the year. That's cool. Look at the giraffe playing his records. Oh, this is classic. I'm going to be putting this in my own giraffe journal. Thank you so much for that. That's so great. 6 blend brocade. Oh, wow. Japanese brocade. Oh. Look at this. I'll have to show this to my daughter's friend too. She actually went to Japan, and it smells old. That's fine. I love that. She had a whole bolt. This is the tag or the copy from the bolt. Oh, wow. Beautiful. It's, yeah, it's the reversible kind. You know, it looks like silk, maybe silk blend. Beautiful. Oh my word. That'll be, I'm assuming you want me to use this as pockets in the boho journal. I definitely can. I got to figure out how to cut it without fraying. I guess pinking shears would be the best bet. That's so cool. And we have another bag of little fabrics. Oh wow, some beautiful white lace. And some green, vintage green striped fabric with the lace trim. I love this stuff. I guess this would have been used just as a decorative sewn-on trim on the bottom of an apron or a skirt or something. But it just feels so retro Christmas to me. This is cool. I can put this in the boho journal. It looks like a guitar strap. I bet it could be used as that. Oh, we got some velveteen ribbon and a beautiful dark red. That'll look great in the boho journal. More white lace. Look at this. Very interesting. super, it's like frothy. It's airy. Oh, I wouldn't even know how to begin to attach this. Probably just a basting stitch, a zigzag, like a very wide basting stitch. That's cool though. You could also use it as a tag topper. That would actually work really well. Super cool. Tiny eyelet in ivory. How cute is that? I love the tiny eyelets. This is awesome. Thank you for this. I actually have, you remember when we used to be able to buy this at Hobby Lobby all the time? I don't have any more. I used the last of what I had, and this is awesome. And this is going to be awesome on your boho journal. It is just enough to add to the edge of a page. Oh my word. Those look like happy little fireworks. So neat. The colors are amazing. Colors that redheads look great in if they wear them. That olive green. I kind of used to shy away from olive green, but I've been buying more to wear, and whenever I wear olive green, I get compliments. But it just looks so beautiful with gold and mahogany, I think. I love that color combo. This is super fun. I have some of this, but I have it's like I call it mermaid colors. And I think she said, Laura, remind me, I think you're the one who told me you were working on a mermaid journal. I should just put together a Happy Mail for you and return the favor and send you some of my mermaid trim. Because it's like a aqua and a turquoise. That's the same thing. It's like a turquoise and a green and a purple blend. This is like one of my favorite color combos though. It reminds me of summer. Oh, look at this fun fiber. That'll be cool in the boho journal too. And this, oh, I love this. It could be anything. It could be a daisy. It could be a edelweiss. It could be a white poinsettia. It's so applicable to many different themes. And then we have some beautiful yellows and oranges. And look at these mums. That's pretty. And adorable rocking horses. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Have y'all noticed the trend this year? I've noticed 2 Christmas trends, and I think it goes into junk journaling as well, but mainly for the home. And I think it's a longing, more of that longing for nostalgia. Number 1, Nutcracker everything. I see it everywhere. I talked about it earlier. But it's just such a beautiful classic Christmas tale. And also trending right now is Ralph Lauren Christmas. Like, think about it. The early 90s, the late 80s, early 90s, when everything was brass and plaid and hunter green and maroon, or maybe just a rich red. And so I think a lot of this stuff is going to be, like, people are starting to look at this type of thing as beautiful and very desirable again, whereas, you know, in the early 2000s we were like, oh no, that's lime green and red is where it's at. You know, we got into the purples and the lime greens at Christmas. I think everybody's returning back to this classic 80s and early 90s, like the home. Think about the house and Home Alone. I think that's what people are trying to do with their Christmases right now. This is cool. It's a ribbon. It's like a taffeta ribbon in a plaid. And then this lovely ivory piece. And then we have some gimp trim and a sage. Here we go. Here's some more of that Ralph Lauren. And I'll be able to use some of this too in my Scottish journal. Very cool. More taffeta. This is awesome. I'm assuming this is seam binding, but I don't know. It looks like it here, but it doesn't look like it here. It might just be lace trim, but it has that seam binding look. And oh goody, here's some applique flowers to put in the boho journal. And these are great because there is some purple in the fabric on the cover. So I've done something already with some embroidery on tulle like this to go in the journals. I won't show you right now, but because honestly, I don't remember where I put it. Give me your tips for adhering things like this down. Do you sew it down? I know glue won't really look great unless you can just keep it behind the flowers. Maybe you cut as close as you can to the flowers. I know a lot of people will make like a master board, if you will, or even a fabric master board and put these on the top. That's an option. But I'd love to know your tricks, you guys out there who use these things in your junk journals. Let me know how you best adhere them and use them in ephemera and decor in your journals. This is cool. These are really cool. Those little paisleys. It looks like peacock feathers, you know? It's those ornate little circle designs. And here's some more embroidery. Very cool. Beautiful green velvet. Beautiful doilies. Oops. Hunter green, very cool. Some fabric ribbon. Oh, cool. I don't think I have any fabric ribbon for Christmas. That's cool. A beautiful piece of linen. Hanky, it looks like. Oh, wow, look at this. So neat. That is definitely, it looks like it's been hand sewn. Some beautiful red. I forgot what this fabric is called. It makes really nice, dress pants. Is that type of material. And then this is a really beautiful piece of brocade style upholstery. And this would make a great pocket. All right. Another giraffe. It's a sticker. How cute. And then we have some stickers and another giant pen. Paperclip. Some Christmas stickers. These look like, I was about to say, these look like creative memories. They are. I used to go to the Crafty drops back in the day. It was so funny because the ladies I used to go with they worked with my husband when my husband was an engineer, and they were all engineers' wives, and all of us had husbands that were like very type A, and so we all got sent to the crop and drops with a budget, and we couldn't go over the budget. You know how hard it is how hard it is to stay in a budget when you're at a Creative Memories party, because you start grabbing stuff and then the host is like keeping a tab on what you're buying and using, and after you've already used it, you have to buy it. It's stressful. It's probably good I don't do those anymore. All right, we have a flashcard with a dollar bill. That might be a game. And then some more beautiful cards. These are cool. Oh yeah, these will be cool for the boho journals. And that one has a little snowflake. Boho looking snowflakes. The assembly book with scriptures for each school day. Wow. Atlanta. I've never heard of these companies or publishers before. Someone wrote their name all over the songs. Wow. I wish I knew what year this was, but it has to be old. Like, really old. Why is that page blue? Oh, it's an index. Placed in the center for protection. And here's some Psalter readings. Interesting. What does that say? This is a very, very used book. It is just, you can tell someone. Temperance Day program. Oh, this is old. This is like, wow. Very, very interesting. I've never seen anything like that. All right, we've got some loose things I'm just going to pull up and set here. Isn't it funny? Like, she's only a state away, but she has found things that I've never seen before. I expect that when I get Happy Meal from the other side of the U.S., but, and especially anywhere else in the world. But it's funny that there's so much variation, even 3, 4, 5 hours away in what we find thrifting. All right, I'm gonna set that box aside. Okay, we have some more stickers. Beautiful gold pine cones, some spring trees, gingerbread house. These are Mrs. Grossman's. Okay, really cool. And some more game cards. Slapjack, green eggs and ham. Look how cute. Dr. Seuss playing cards. Phase 10. This is like a really thick tag. That's cool. Skechers. He looks like Spuds McKenzie. I don't know if that's who he is. Oh, this game is hilarious. My husband and I had this game for when we used to do college Bible studies. We would play this as like a icebreaker. Sight words with a giraffe and a math card, prayer card, vintage bingo cards, some more coasters. These are great. I actually don't have any coasters to tuck in these journals. I used all of my Christmas coasters last year, and I didn't find that. Would you believe I didn't find any coasters thrifting this year, which is weird, but I didn't. So I'll tuck those in. And then, oh, look at this, one of those plastic embroidery things, but it's a layered snowflake. That is cool. Some greeting cards, beautiful fruit and magnolia wreath. Oh, I was about to say, that looks like Williamsburg. Santa Claus, an artsy Santa Claus. Must be a local artist. And this cool tree, that is cool for the boho journal. Lots of glitter. That is precious. All the squirrels have candles, y'all. Look at that. Look at the bunnies. Look at that fun font, too. Marianne from the Duncan Macintosh collection. That is just so cute. A deer. AndrewLeeDesigns.com. These are a lot of like local artists, it looks like. Some more game cards. Wilmington Island, Georgia. I have never heard of Wilmington Island. Is it near Savannah or St. Simon's Island? I've been to those two places. Christmas card. Oh, look at this beautiful Mrs. Grossman's. Look at the little, I can't think of the name. Chimps? No. Gorillas? He's holding, like, you could put something in his hand. And that frog is riding a zebra. Okay. That's so cool. Thank you for those. Awesome gift wrap. And some border frolic border with some butterflies. I love this kind of Christmas gift wrap. It's the kind that's like real paper, not the gloss. Makes great junk journal pages. Oh, this is cool. This is old. I love this. Some doilies. A beautiful napkin with some amaryllis, I guess that is. And a snowflake. I have a pile of napkins to my left, and I plan to decoupage this week. I'm just going to spend one whole morning decoupaging. Holiday notes. Oh, this is cool. Very bling. Oh, wow, this is cool. This reminds me of the napkins that I got at the estate sale last week, and they were also Japanese. It's like a... I'm assuming this is a napkin and this is some sort of wrapper. That's cool. Beautiful giraffes. Oh my goodness. So cool. This is Mary Englebright, I can tell right now. Christmas cookies. Oh, look at this. White Christmas, one of my favorite movies. Count your blessings instead of sheep. Oh, wow. This is cool. Another note card. Some awesome cardstock. Look how cute that is. Oh, my goodness. Adorable. Speaking of the Nutcracker, it must be an alphabet book. Oh my, I have a Crafty lunch happening to my left. Very artistic and cool. You'll have to tell me what book this came out of. This is very interesting. It looks like the kind of book that I would have gravitated toward as a kid. And even now. Please tell me what book this is from. I would love to have one. Own a copy. I'll add it to my thrift books wish list. This is cool. The coloring. I cannot think of what this is called. My cousin actually doodles things like this and then colors them in. There's a word for it. I just can't think of it right now. Here's some holiday recipes. Some green scrapbook paper. Song sheets, labels, and a Project Life card. More songs. That's interesting. That looks almost like stained glass. A glue flashcard. That would be fun in the Christmas journals too. An index card divider. More Project Life, I'm assuming. Those are cool. I've never found Christmas ones. Shorthand pages. This is stationery. Is that not awesome? Can you imagine writing letters on a hexagon? So cool. Deer stationery. Some more. These are drink recipes. This game. Oh, I thought this was the finish the block game. This is a lettering sheet, but that's cool. I love black paper. I love putting black pages in journals, and I've done that with a lot of these because I have some black, not planner, I have some black blank book pages. These are certificates, and they're beautiful. Some red, just basic red copy, which is awesome, and some handwriting paper. This is a good thick kind too. Sometimes it's real flimsy. This is substantial. And oh, beautiful Santa card. Look at that. So pretty. The envelope's cool too. Very old airmail envelopes. Look at this. So neat. Some wildlife looking folded. I guess these are just papers, not cards. And a lighthouse. Is this Harbor Town Lighthouse? You'll have to let me know if this is local to you. Harbor Town. That's not the one in Hilton Head, is it? This is cool. I don't know. Something about end papers. They can just be some of my favorite papers to use. Because the designs are often so precious. Drawing board. Oh, that's like one of my favorite greeting card companies. I actually have a drawing board search going on eBay. I get emails every day when people list drawing board cards. Recipe cards with vegetables. These beautiful little circle journaling. These would be great tucked in the boho journal. Look at these. I don't know what book this is from. It's like a poetry book, but this feels like watercolor paper, and these are gorgeous. So vivid. Some more dividers and some receipts or sales slips. And oh, I've seen people haul these before from Temu, I think. Like vintage, it's like a banner. But some people use them as a journal topper, which would be really cute. And some embossed clear stickers. How pretty. Thank you, Laura, for this beautiful Happy Mail. I cannot wait to use these items in your journal and the others. Thank you for your generosity. I will be putting together some Happy Mail to return back to you. Thank you guys for joining me today. I never take it for granted that you would choose to have me on in the background or not in the background if you're actively watching or if you're crafting along with me. That's super cool. I know I do that with many of your videos through the week. It's just sometimes nice to have noise in the background, especially if you have a quiet house. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend, what's left of it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.